All right, talk to me, man. Everything that destroyed Gen Z.
To talking about the absolute bullshit that goes on with every generation. And as society starts to advance, there's always a guarantee of a new generation that's worse than the last. So today we're going to be talking about
Aren't
things
you,
that
aren't you Gen Z? I'm OG Gen Z. I'm the first Gen Z. Like, I'm literally the first year of Gen Z.
Our generation and put us on an unequivocal downfall. And honestly, I'm kind of realizing that I have way too many videos on generations and shit. So this is going to be the last one for a—
You were born in 2003? I always think it's insane when you're younger than my little brother, bro. Like, my baby brother is older than you, bro. That's so crazy to me, bro. (2003) is 22. Wasn't even live for 9/11.
a while. Buckle in. The first one is a social media app that houses the most beautiful— Okay, cut the drum roll. It's TikTok. I don't think anyone should be surprised by this. Now, coming from someone who started making content on TikTok with the famous @Charlie D'Amelio and managed to escape the— Hey, ain't you that TikTok allegations? Actually, I do still get that, but I'll take it as a—
Why you proud of that? Because I've experienced real shit. The most influential thing y'all ever experienced was the creation of the iPhone. How does that make you feel? You were born in 2003, so you during the 2012 scare, like when they thought the world was going to end, you didn't even know what was going on. You were born in 2003, like, come on, bro. Y'all don't experience real life, bro. You niggas iPad babies. Your first phone had a camera that you could take 4K pictures on, bro. You didn't get it out the muscle, bro. I hate you new age Gen Z motherfuckers. Softies, bro. A bunch of Tide Pod eating losers.
Compliment that you know me from somewhere. I can't fully start off with hate on the Brain Dead app. Like, there is things I've learned—
Whoa.
that are actually useful.
How to not get fucked in the ass.
I know all the memes about kids' attention span being fraud to the max
Sorry about it. You don't gotta apologize.
are mostly jokes, but I genuinely think governments somewhere need to do some test studies of this stuff because it can't be okay. If I was growing up as a kid with unlimited content I could scroll forever with until the end of time, I probably would have sat there like the Gen Alpha kids too, honestly. I really knew this attention span was a problem when I would be talking with some of my friends in a Discord, and at the slightest pause or stop of our conversation, I hear the loudest blast of TikTok sounds blasting my ear because a nigga doesn't know how to mute his mic. It's like
Chat, what's your attention span like? I'm not gonna lie, mine is low-key kind of cooked.
vaping. Man, I really thought this smoking was gonna be nipped in the bud with our generation. But not only has it gotten worse, people be considering you a loser if you don't do it. Like, when did we get to the point in this generation that if you're sober and hanging out with friends somewhere, you're a boring person? If you're genuinely one of those people that makes fun of someone for just wanting to be sober hanging out somewhere, you're a loser. But the main thing I think of vaping is— y'all never got scared of those smoking ads they will play on TV as a kid? You know, the ones with the lady and the hole in her neck who—
I don't get smoking. You feel me? I don't get vaping. I've never understood it. And I've tried, like, vape. First off, them little what's them shits called? The little buzz, like the small shits. Them shits are basically just hookah in a fucking portable shit, right?
would always be going like—
Stress? Nigga, how are you stressing? We live in a fucking free world, bro. Like, we live in a peaceful time. I know shit's going on, life's tough, but you can't be stressing so bad you gotta pick up nicotine, bro.
I gotta put the voice box in your throat. I walk in the kitchen to make a sandwich.
That gave me some psychological scars, dude. Like, I know she definitely dropped dead a year after those ads. So for you vaping fiends right now, that's the future I hope y'all are prepared for. I'm gonna be trying to put in some golf balls into them holes in y'all's necks. It should never be to the point where kids use their bathroom breaks in school.
I'm addicted to running until I throw up. It's no better. You like throwing up, Gab?
to hit their vapes. This is why our education is on an absolute spike of a downfall. At least back then, when kids would smoke cigarettes, everyone in a 5-mile radius would catch the smell. With vapes as purified air, the most you're smelling is mango flavor, so you're not getting caught. That means little Timmy who starts vaping in 4th grade is going to continue until his inevitable death at 30 years old. The next thing we got is OnlyFans. Y'all know how grandmothers and great-grandmothers are seen as the most wholesome figures of existence? Sitting in rocking chairs, and knitting sweaters, and baking cookies.
I like running until I'm in pain so I know I'm working hard. I like working hard. Okay, I respect that.
I've really been thinking
Yo, what's up, Gabs?
in the future, what the f are grandmothers gonna be looked at like? Like, are they gonna be sitting in rocking chairs and telling the little kids the story of
Yes,
how
Gabs,
back
I'm
in
dropping something
2024 they
tomorrow.
took big black number 7 at the skyline view of Miami, and how you should always enjoy the beauty of life because in that moment, I did. At the same time, I can't really hate on them chasing an obvious bag in their face, and the dudes who buy the OnlyFans are actually all to blame, really. But my god, these OnlyFans are so unstandable. One of my safest havens on the internet is meme pages I follow online. And every time I see one of these OnlyFans hoes randomly pop up in a meme page I'm following, I immediately want to go berserk. Like, I'm not trying to see your full asshole spread in a meme page I'm following called cute funny dog memes. People would already be on their incognito tabs if they wanted to see that. And the fact that it's just commonplace for a girl to open an OnlyFans on her 18th birthday is weird. Cause I hope these girls know the dudes that are buying these when they turn 18 are not in their age range. They already know how to work the system for free. It's old ass dudes sitting there with sweat dripping from their face just waiting for the day to pop up. Your whole life being ruined before it even started is crazy. She could legit still be in high school and have that open. And unless you're a celebrity or famous, then yeah, you're not making any money from that OnlyFans. Shout out to all the women in my life who chose the path of working hard.
Shout out to my sister who just posted pictures of her at school with taking her first field trip with the kids. I love it, man. Shout out to all the women out there getting careers and going to school and doing their thing and they thug dizzle, man. I'm happy for y'all, bro. We love that.
Careers and getting where they are. Because you could have got a bad spawn like being a Lana Rhodes kid or an
You mean Lana Rhodes and Blake Griffin's son?
upcoming bad babies kid. I could put a parlay bet that them kids are probably not making it alive past the age of 12. And since we're speaking of OnlyFans, let's talk about the OnlyFans for men. Male podcast. I've already made videos on both of these already, so I'm not gonna go too in depth. But at this point, there is nothing to say on a male podcast already that's already been said. Ever since these started popping off, I've already heard the same things every time. To be a high value man, you need 6 figures and a man cheating as a woman is not the same. If you cry in front of your girl, you might as well get a divorce. The milk's been sucked out the cow's titties, man. You gotta venture into something else. And I think it's kind of falling off and dudes are realizing that maybe
Men should be banned from buying mics and girls should be banned from posting pictures.
watching male podcasts all day instead of actually going outside and getting some is not the way to do it. You ever notice the dudes that watch these people constantly almost never have relationships? Honestly, there's not a single male podcaster I could ever actively watch in my YouTube rotation. And the worst thing to me is a lot of these dudes be damn near middle-aged.
How is that compared? Because women post pictures and thirst traps to attract weak, idle mind men, and men use podcasts and microphones to attract weak, idle mind men. Niggas who can't think for themselves. You feel me? Simple.
Men arguing about this. This is the type of
TK, you're playing a dangerous game. When aren't I playing a dangerous game? Life is a fucking dangerous game, nigga. Every day you wake up with the possibility of dying, nigga. Get dangerous, nigga. Stop being afraid to live life, nigga. What's gonna happen? They gonna cancel me on the fucking internet? Ooh, I'ma close the tab, nigga. Ooh, I can't see you niggas who don't exist in real life.
But talk you should hear from a college gym locker room. Y'all niggas gotta worry about starting families. But I know for a fact every guy watching this knows at least one dude that's an insane rider to these guys.
We need to get rid of weak-minded men, absolutely. And how do you get rid of them? Stop feeding them the things that they survive on. Shitty podcast, OnlyFans hoes, porn.
That is COVID.
And coddling.
Okay, breathe in and breathe out. I wanted to ease the list a little down with something we couldn't control. I swear, it doesn't even feel like it's 2024. I'm still in the same world of 2020. It's baffling. How are we closer to 2030 than 2016? COVID caused the Thanos blip, and ever since, I've been derealized from life. Everyone's social skills after COVID got nerfed a solid 10 centuries. And society at this point is the most antisocial it's ever been. Like, why is there kids out there genuinely scared to ask the cashier for ketchup packets? Y'all got it lost. Standing like he not tying asking for some barbecue sauce with your fries. And I blame COVID because I swear I don't remember it being this bad before. You don't gotta be super extroverted and introduce yourself to every person you meet on the street like
I'm not gonna lie, COVID did fuck my socializing up for a little bit. What's coddling? Essentially when you like tell niggas it's okay to be losers, that's coddling. Like for instance, say a nigga's like, say for instance, them niggas who have like tentacle porn kinks or who watch hentai and shit. No, nigga. It's not okay to have interests. There's no reason why you should be watching that shit. That's fucking weird. Stop being a loser. JT, JB, I'm talking to you niggas. Just it's not normal. Stop being a loser. And it's cool sometimes to be different, but not all the time, nigga. There's a reason why society has societal norms. It's because it's how it keeps people in check. And when we went away from keeping motherfuckers in check is when shit started getting weird. And shit's only gonna keep getting weirder. So, check it.
Your Willy Wonka, but at least ask for the damn sauce packets. Also, our education from COVID times is definitely going to have a detrimental effect on us in the future. Like, let me ask everybody right here, do you have a genuine core school lesson moment you remember from Zoom class? Nah, nigga, that was for nap time. Society would have been better taking off 2 years.
I'm not gonna lie, for y'all who went to school during Zoom, I feel bad for y'all. Like, dead ass, that shit was terrible. It must have been so tough going to school during fucking, when you had to sit and like, in a Zoom meeting. Shit was y'all didn't really learn anything, bro. Shit was easy as fuck.
Years of school, then coming back to learn from where we left off. Now I understand why it's always been a favorite to do in-person classes rather than online classes. And for assignments, not a single person was actually doing that. This was prime Warzone time. Prime Among Us time. No one was actually doing their work without cheating unless if they had to. The next thing we got is canceling. Now we all know canceling, I don't really gotta explain it at all and I have a whole video on it. But I know Gen Alpha's gonna make fun of Gen Z and millennials for being such with this. I would say the peak of cancellation times was like 2016 to 2022.
Holy hell, were those the worst times to be on the internet.
I'll never forget when Twitch banned the words of virgin and simp because people got offended by it. Personally, I think they were trying to defend their main source of income, but that's just a theory. I miss you, Matt Pat. I'm so happy canceling has died down because if it was still like that to this day.
The fuck is Gen Alpha? I think niggas born after 2011 or something. I don't know, 2012.
I know I wouldn't be able to handle it. It was kind of weird that the solution was just to ignore people on Twitter. Who would have thought? The next thing we got is makeup. Now, hold on. Let me.
It's them 07 niggas.
Wait, okay.
Niggas was born after 2011. That's how I talk about niggas born after 2004. Because I just thought the birth rate stopped. You niggas was born after 2004?
I obviously could give a rat's ass if you want to put on the makeup that you bought with your own money. F it, you want to look like those weird looking UK girls makeup that's damn near blackface, go for it. But because of social media, it's causing little girls to be insecure about their looks. All they see is those videos that go like, doing my makeup tutorial plus story time. And they get fed that shit.
Somebody needs to track Ariana Grande's downfall from grace. Generational fall off. Shit crazy.
24/7, so they think they gotta look like that all the time. I only learned this in high school too, because my friend always had her makeup on professionally every day. Like, you would think she was going to a makeup artist before school.
That's Ariana? Is that not Ariana Grande?
So they think they gotta look.
This is for surely Ariana Grande. Yeah, bro, this is Ariana Grande, bro.
Like that all the time. I only learned this in high school too, because my friend always had her makeup on professionally every day. Like, you would think she was going to a.
She was sick? Ooh. She's pretty chill. Do you know her personally, Jazz?
Makeup artist before school every day. And she told me that she wakes up
friends?
2 hours before school just to get ready. High school.
Ladies in chat, how much time were you spending before school getting ready? 0, 2 hours. You got no bitches in here. First off, they're not bitches, buddy. They're beautiful queens. Secondly, there are some women in here. Nessa's a girl. Gabba's a girl. Gabs is a girl. Jazz is a girl. Heather's a girl. Evish Baby's a girl. 30 to 45. My hair takes most of the time. Nigga said Nessa's a stud.
School's already way too early and you're adding extra time to that? And I think it's much more of a common thing that happens than guys think. Even on social media, most women will post some type.
I don't know how to do makeup. I had practice before school. Shit drained me. Gab, what sports did you play?
A filter with their photos on, even if you can't tell. Nowadays, there's even reports that kids in like elementary school and middle school doing this. And I blame these damn TikTok. Getting all dressed in the makeup department for an activity like school sounds so tiring. You should be pulling up instead with funeral clothes on. The next thing we've got is men versus women. Now I know this might sound confusing to place here because duh, it's always been a thing. But never have I seen a generation like ours have women hating men more than ever.
Basketball, cross country, track, and beach volleyball. I remember they wanted me to run cross country in Connecticut. But I was like, nigga, I'm not running through no fucking snow. The fuck I look like? Niggas wanted me to run cross country. They're like, yeah, come do it. I'm like, nigga, in the cold? I was like, in the cold, nigga? Yeah.
Ever and men hating women more than ever. So I prepared this controversial statement targeted towards the internet on this topic. Excuse me.
I was in Massachusetts. Oh, you was right up the road.
Men need women, and women need men. I know, so brave of me. I'll take my Nobel Peace Prize to go. There should be no reason 12-year-old girls are saying all men need to be put to death, and there should be no reason 12-year-old boys are saying all women are objects.
Who is this little nigga?
Men need to be put to death, and there should be no.
If she say track, she real as fuck. Track girls were never good people. Never good people. All track women were cheaters. Listen, the 3 sports that you should never let your girl or never cuff a girl from. Softball, soccer, track. None of them sports. None of them sports. Volleyball, nah, volleyball women was wholesome, bro. You feel me? Nah, nigga said netball. Whoa, buddy. Don't nobody play that in this country, nigga. That's not a sport in this country. It's a sport, but don't nobody play that shit. Nigga said netball. Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck? Nigga said netball. Who the fuck plays that? Yo, W Raid Primo, appreciate you. Walker. The fuck is that? Cheerleading? Nah, cheerleading girls was wholesome because they boyfriends was either on the football team or the basketball team and everybody knew about it. But track girls? Nah, track girls was terrible women, bro. They was definitely the freakiest. Yeah, freakiest. Cheaters. Liars. Don't ever ask that track girl who she was hanging out with at her track meet, nigga. They got too much time on their hands between events, bro. Come on, bro. Way too much time on their hands between events. Softball women are succubuses? Nah, they just thoughts. Track girls weren't like tutors or nothing, but they just weren't good women, bro. You feel me? And I feel like all the girls who like had too much free time on their hand and wanted to be in shape ran track. And all them track niggas was all up in y'all guts. I know. I'm speaking from experience and trauma. I know about them track girls. Especially track girls in the South. Oh my God. It's hot outside. Yeah, man. Them girls talking about something. I'm going to FAMU on scholarship to run track. Yeah, I know. Now, if they had time on their hands, they were ass. Who are you? You're not ScumTk. ScumTk wear do-rags. I got my forehead out. Do y'all like the new forehead streams? I might bring this thing, you feel me? This might be a new thing. I never fucked with any girl in high school except one girl, my soulmate. Are y'all still together? Maurice Payne? Yup. There's always that one hating nigga in chat, bro. Nigga Shun360 says she cheating on him. Bro, why you can't just be happy for the nigga in his relationship, bro? Nigga say she cheating on him. Nigga hating. What's up, Danny? How you doing, bruh?
No reason 12-year-old boys are saying all women are objects. Growing up, the most I thought as a kid was girls had cooties. And most of the time, the people who are extreme on each of these sides base everything off like a couple of experiences. Then they end up in a rabbit hole they can never leave because it digs them deeper and deeper. Which is why you have those extreme hate all men girls and those extreme loser podcast dudes.
Nah, if you weren't needed for the max amount of events, you weren't working hard enough. Gabba, you probably were a wholesome track girl. You were probably out there doing all the events, working out, trying to really get a scholarship or something, doing your thing. We're not talking about you. We're talking about the track girls that did 2 events and hung out with their friends the whole time. Them was not the good people, bro. Them was not the good ones, bro. My events overlapped.
It's funny because I swear we were taught growing up not to base things just off one experience. With their logic,
Gabba not wholesome. Gabba and Jazz and Gabs. Actually, all the women of Scum are pretty wholesome except Alea and Nessa. Them two, I don't know. But you know what? Every company's got 2 degenerates. You feel me? But Jazz wholesome, yeah. I mean, at least what I know. Alea's wholesome. Alea wholesome. Let's be fucking bro.
Tay 526.
Can we get serious, bro? I be peeping them Discord messages. JDO, what Gabba be saying in Discord? I need a McSween. When I say wholesome, I don't mean like nice or kind. I know what y'all be saying in these Discords. I'm familiar with y'all game. I know what y'all be talking about.
Someone who's white has a couple of black people do some bad things to them, they could just go in public and be like, you know what?
What they be saying, I ain't gonna say too much, but you know, because I'm always in the circles with the ladies because, you know, they trust me and, you know, I be tapped in. I be hearing y'all stories.
Maybe I do hate all black people. That's y'all, by the way. But it's annoying when stuff like this bleeds into real life. I've met people from both of these spectrums, and I'll tell you, it's not a fun experience. I'm never really around them for too long. I'm proud to say I've never said some TikTok brainwashing like I hate all women. It's one thing to joke about it, but to genuinely say I hate all men or I hate all women is very sad. And it feels like with our generation, I see it a lot more than I should. And the last thing we got is slang. Now, it's no doubt that our generation has the most slang than every other one combined, but that is the main problem. Slang gets way too overused nowadays, and it's kind of ruined the appeal to it. With early 2010 slang, it felt like people were saying it for years before it actually got overused. Like, I remember when everyone was saying YOLO and it went on for a solid amount of time. But nowadays, every word gets so used and abused, it starts to lose its meaning. Let's take, for example, glazing. This is one I noticed in real time. When people first started saying glazing about last year to 2 years ago, it was because someone was actually idling someone to the point of no return. But nowadays, if you say someone even inspired you online, you're getting a barrage of glazing comments. And we could take every single slang and apply the exact same logic to it. And that about wraps everything up. I think I've summed up everything pretty well. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually.
And bro.